meeting of the planning board of October 16th, 2025. This is a fully remote meeting. All votes will be taken via roll call. Let's begin with the roll call.
Gonna go Rappaport,
Yes.
LaRue,
Yes.
Sutherland,
Yes.
Harrington,
Yes.
and then I don't see any other members at this time. Is there
Great.
anyone else
Okay.
that I'm missing? I don't believe so.
Nope. Let's join for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag. We always screw this up. This is so terrible. And to the republic, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty.
And justice for all.
It's honestly, it's like a Dr. Seuss novel. So, the town of Burlington will be holding the October 16th, 2025 meeting. This is a virtual meeting. The governor issued an executive order on March 12th, 2020, authorizing remote meetings under General Law Code 30A, Section 20, and extended Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2025, including permitting remote meetings and participation until June 30th, 2027.
As always, members of the public are welcome to attend this virtual meeting. Please note that while an option for remote attendance and participation is being provided as a courtesy to the public, the meeting will not be suspended or terminated if technological problems interrupt this virtual broadcast unless otherwise required by law. For those seeking to attend virtually tonight, you may do so at the following: townofburlington.webex.com. Our meeting number is 2342-712-5356. Members of the public looking to participate, please please raise your hand, and staff will send in a request to unmute at the appropriate time. This meeting is also being recorded by BCAT, which can be found on Comcast 99, RCN 15, Verizon 41, and will be uploaded to the BCAT government YouTube page.
Thank you. Is there anyone?
Sorry, I just wanted to let you know we do have a person on the phone, so that might be Joe. I just don't know.
Okay.
Can somebody confirm, please?
Yep.
Joe, is that you?
Can you hear me? Am I on mute?
Oh, he's
Yes,
in.
we
Yes,
can hear you.
that's
Thank
fine.
you. All right, so Joe, just to let you know, we're at public participation time. Is there anyone who is here to speak on an item that is not currently on our agenda?
I don't see any hands raised.
Seeing no one, let's move on to announcements, please.
Yep. So two upcoming town events. The Halloween Spooktacular is this weekend on Saturday, the 18th, and that'll be from 2:30 to 7 at Simons Park. The candy cane drop is going to happen, and make sure to register ahead of time, depending on your kid's age. There's going to be Halloween-themed inflatables, games, bonfire, and even a photo op in the treehouse with some of your favorite characters. And more information and the sign up is available on the Burlington Parks and Recreation website.
I just want to note that I know that there is availability for folks at home who haven't registered yet. So I did get that email. But moving on to town.
Thank you. Yeah, and then Townwide Shred Day is the following Saturday, November 1st, and that'll be from 9 a.m. to noon in the parking lot behind Town Hall. Please be sure to bring your ID and no more than 2 boxes of household shreddables per car. And if you have any questions ahead of time, those should be directed to the town clerk's office.
One more thing. Just wanted to also mention that on October 25th at the Common, the Public Arts Committee is holding the 4th annual pumpkin painting party with cider donuts from Wegmans, free pumpkins, free paints, free donuts. Come. It's 10 o'clock to 12, but come early because last year we ran out of pumpkins and we had crying children.
Thanks, Barbara. So moving on, we don't have any legal notices, non-approvals. Item 5A is an application for endorsement of a plan believed not to require approval. 3 Nichols Street. Brendan and Sheila Spilsbury is the applicant. Who is here on behalf of on this application?
I know Attorney Murphy is the one who submitted the plan. Tom, I just sent you a request to unmute that should show up on your screen.
All right, so just for folks who are new to the planning board, this is an A&R, so we don't necessarily have much comment to provide at this point. It is the application non-approval, so it's pretty short and sweet. And as we all know, Tom Murphy knows his stuff. So, Tom, I'll leave it to you.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty simple one, as in the A&R world anyway. The property in question is on Nicole Street, which runs off of Church Lane, which runs along Simons Park. There's currently a house on the property. It's an old cottage type of a house that's been there forever. It's a grandfathered lot. The lot that the house is on is a 6,500 square foot lot. It's registered land. Next to it is a vacant separate lot that has essentially been used as the yard for the house over the years. That's about a little over 10,000 square feet, and that's recorded land. So we have both registered and recorded in the same property.
So Tom, and just want to interject. Can you
Sure.
please explain to those who are new on the board the difference between registered and recorded?
I'm not sure that I can, but I'll do my best.
You're the
Registered
attorney.
land,
You're supposed to do these things.
yes. It's a distinction without a difference, I guess is how they say it. Um, at some point over time, going back the 300 odd years that we've had recorded land in Massachusetts, whenever there's a dispute over the property, whether it's a boundary dispute or an ownership dispute or whatever, it goes to the land court. The land court makes a determination as to whose land that is. That becomes registered land. Um, the average person would have no way of knowing if theirs is registered or unregistered. It basically means you record the documents in a different place at the registry of deeds, essentially, but they're just tracked a little bit differently historically. So that means at some point in time, the 6,500 square foot lot was part of a parcel that went through some sort of land court plan or land court proceeding that became registered. The adjacent property was not part of that action, whatever that might have been, or whatever it took place. So that stayed as recorded. But like I said, the only difference to the average person is that you record one of them in one section of the registry of deeds, you record the other one in a different section.
Understood. Thank you.
The problem from a legal standpoint is that when you have a piece of a property that has both of types of registered and recorded, you've got to record the deed twice, you've got to record a mortgage twice, so it's just more paperwork, but it's at the end of the day it's kind of the same thing. But in any event, the owners of the property are in the process of trying to sell it. They're moving up to New Hampshire. They've been there about 4 years now, I believe. Before that, it was owned by the previous owner for 25 years or so, 30 years. So in any event, they're selling the property. It's frankly ripe for a knockdown. All know what's going on in town. The house is literally probably 100 years old. Not 100, but I bet you it's 70 or 80 years old. It's kind of an old cottage. So in any event, I think the ultimate intention would likely be whoever buys the property will probably knock this down and try to build a new home on it. He talked to the building inspector and about the potential plan of that happening, and he requested that a plan be submitted just showing the entire lot as one parcel, as opposed to at the registry of deeds now there are two separate plans for each, the registered and the recorded. So I think from the building inspector's standpoint, and I'm just guessing here, if and when somebody comes forward with a plan to build on this property and you make sure it's set back properly and all the other things that he has to check, it's a lot easier to do that if he has a plan in front of him that shows the whole parcel as one piece rather than trying to have two that he's kind of putting up against each other. So that's the reason we were here. The A&R, it's clearly an A&R plan, as this is no subdivision of land here. We're not subdividing anything. It's the same land coming in as going out. We're just kind of putting a dark line all around the entire perimeter. There's a dotted line showing where the previous break in the two lots are, that dotted line. But that's essentially it, Madam Chair. This is to satisfy the building department in terms of if and when they have to approve a building permit, they want to be able to show the the proposed new structure on a lot that shows the whole parcel. As one lot.
Understood. So basically, it's kind of a cleanup. So I'm going to turn over to Liz or Caleb, professional staff, if you have something you'd like to add or comment.
Yeah, sure. So I just want to apologize. My computer connection is very unstable, so I've turned off my video. But Tom is correct. So when you are doing an A&R, it's an approval not required. So you are saying to the property owner that you don't need to come for a subdivision approval by the planning board, hence A&R plan. And the threshold of that is that you need to have 100 feet of frontage on the lot, because that's the standard for all single family property in the town, and they have that. And so again, this is kind of just clean it up and have something on file that that makes it a little bit easier when it comes to using the land next. And so that is all I have, Madam Chair.
Great. So I'm going to turn this over to the board. Like I said, I feel like this is a pretty short and sweet. But Joe, I'll start with you. Do you have anything questions, comments, concerns?
No, I'm all set with it.
Barbara? Barbara, do you have anything? Barbara's good. She's on mute. Jeremy?
I have nothing to ask.
Jess?
All set.
Okay. May I have a motion,
Madam
please?
Chair, can I just
Yes,
add one thing to that, please?
of course.
Yeah, so just to point out to the public, in case they don't not aware, is that actually it doesn't matter what we do with this. We don't have to vote yes on it, but it happens anyways.
It's
So
true.
it's, in other words, the only thing that happens if we vote yes is that it'll happen immediately versus, I think, waiting
21
14 days.
21.
21 days, okay. Yep,
So,
so it's,
Joe, to your
No, it-
point, Attorney Murphy, hit us up 21 days before so we don't have to have this random meeting because we're going to approve.
Well, usually if you go in before 21 days, staff will ask you to come back in because otherwise they have to have a special meeting beforehand. I didn't realize you were going to have a
Yeah.
vacant. I didn't realize you were going to have an empty agenda this evening, so I apologize for that. But
No apology
but-
necessary. We just
Yeah,
look
but-
at
but-
we're
But
all in the same
Joe's right. I think we're about probably 10 days into it right now, so this would ultimately be approved anyway by right.
Correct. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Attorney Murphy. Moving forward, do I have a motion?
So are you still on mute, Barbara? Sorry. Motion to approve and sign the approval not required plan entitled Plan of Land 3, Nichols Street, Burlington, Middlesex County, Massachusetts, prepared by Commonwealth Engineering, dated September 30th, 2025, reflected the removal of a lot line between parcels 29-99-3 and 29-97-0.
Second.
All those in
Rappaport,
favor? Yes.
LaRue,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Impemba,
yes,
Sutherland,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
So I need all of you guys to come in and sign the plan at some point. Come into the office when you're around downtown to come sign it. And that is all I have.
Great.
Just for the record, Madam Chair, there's no great rush from my standpoint to get it signed, so you don't have to run down tonight.
Well, I think you.
Right.
I'm not going down tonight.
There is no rush though, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much to the board. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a- All right. So, does anyone else have anything else that they would like to bring to the table at this point in time?
I do
Motion
not.
to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
I.
We
Do we have to go
roll
through?
call.
We have to roll
Oh.
call.
I think Liz may have been kicked off. Rappaport,
Yes.
LaRue,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Impemba,
yes.
Sutherland,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Have a good evening, folks.
Thanks, everybody.